if you're new here, my name is Ashley B, and I love nothing more than spending my coins on things I don't need. So without further ado, I have a book haul of just the last couple of weeks because I have a problem, and I thought that I would share some of it with you. These come from pre-orders, so a couple of these are new releases that I'm very excited about. Others are special editions that I have ordered off of Pingo. And then there are just some other random little bits and bobs that caught my eye along the way. So without further ado, here's my book haul. Okay, so I'm going to start with pre-orders. I think these are a mix of Barnes & Noble and Amazon pre-orders, I think. I've started doing more Barnes & Noble lately because I try to get in when they're doing the 25% off. But if I don't do that, then I go through Amazon because it's cheaper. I know that's bad. Don't come for me. My first book that I pre-ordered that came in this month is Beneath These Cursed Stars by Lexi Ryan. I honestly cannot tell you why I pre-ordered this because I haven't read the duology that comes before, and I think this is a spin-off. I think I just liked the cover and I got it during the 25% off pre-order sale, and I was like, why not? So I own this and I need to own the other ones because apparently this one doesn't make any sense unless you read those. So this exists and is in my collection now. And then I got Apprentice to the Villain. I'm so excited for this one. I have already attempted to read it. I think I made it like 13 pages, and then I was like, I don't actually have any idea what's happening anymore because I read the other one like a year ago. So I need to probably do a reread before I get to this one, but I am very excited about it. And then next on my pre-orders, I got Lady Macbeth by Reid. Reid is one of my favorite authors. I don't think I've read a book by them that I didn't enjoy, so I'm very excited to read this, even though I don't know much about this Shakespeare story specifically, so I don't really know what I'm getting into with it, but I do know that it is at least going to be written well. So there's that one. Now, if you saw my August TBR video, you know that Summer Suns by Mandelo was on there, and I did end up reading that, and I was majorly obsessed with it for like a week and could think of nothing else and just thought it was so great. So that sparked 5 book purchases. First, I bought The Woods All Black by Mandelo, so same author, but this is more of a short story. I don't really know anything about it other than it's the same author, and I really enjoyed that book, so added that one to the collection. And then a lot of the reviews that I was seeing about Summer Suns were that it was very similar to this YA series called The Raven Cycle, so I just bought all of them because why would I not do that? I wanted the same vibes that I got from Summer Suns. I think this one is definitely more YA, so it could go either way on whether I will actually like it or not, but if it remotely has the same vibes as Summer Suns did, I'm sure that it will be enjoyable. So I just went ahead and got the whole series. And then my boyfriend and I went on a little book buying adventure the other day because I sent him one of those silly little TikToks that was just like, if you don't see this in 2 seconds, you have to buy the person who sent you this a book, haha. Anyway, he was like, sure, I'll do that. So he took me book shopping, which was so nice and lovely. And I got 3 books out of that deal, haha, lucky me. The first one was The Last Unicorn. I just know that this is kind of just a fantasy staple and a lot of people seem to enjoy it, so I thought it would be a good thing to add to my collection. And then I got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Again, everybody seems to really enjoy this. I've never read an Emily Henry book before, and now that I'm almost at the end of my Ali Hazelwood journey, I feel like I need to find a new contemporary romance author to obsess over. So I'm really hoping that Emily Henry can take that title and run with it for me, but we shall see. And then the last book I got, I told my boyfriend to pick a book for me just based on the cover. So I don't actually know a lot about this book. I think it was in the new releases section, so I don't think that it's been around very long. But this is The Briar Club by Kate Quinn. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked it up based on the cover, so I don't know what that says about me if this is the cover that he picked for me. But I read the synopsis and it sounded really interesting, kind of like I have to go back to it because it's been a couple weeks since I read it. It's about like a group of women who all meet together, and there are secrets, and there's like McCarthy era politic things going on. So I think that will probably be a fun little jaunt. It's got the types of edges that I don't like, that are kind of look like they've been through a paper shredder. So that's something. I don't know. I own that book now. I did get the last Ali Hazelwood book that I haven't read yet, the Love Hypothesis. And I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I am just kind of putting this one off because once I read this one, I have nothing left. And that is going to be a sad, sad day for me, so.
I have good news for you.
What's the good news? Sorry about that. I just have a couple more to go through. I recently watched the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series that came out on Netflix. I'm terrible. I watched it before I read the books, and now I feel the need to read the books. So I bought the box set because I'm pretty sure the show only went through the first book, and I need to know what happens next. So better late than never, right? And then I got The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown. I think one of my clients recommended this to me. It's kind of like a magical realism story where there's a book and it takes you to kind of like alternate universes or something, and it sounded really interesting, so I thought that I would pick that one up. And then the last of the regular books that aren't special editions, I got The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Buehlman. Don't get mad at me if that's wrong. I saw a couple videos recommending this one. I think I saw one that said that it was a standalone, and then I think it turns out that this is a duology. So this is the first, and there is a sequel to it. And I don't remember a lot about what this is, but I have heard good things. So I went ahead and picked this one up. And then my final two books are special editions that I got off of Pengo. I got Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Barron, and I honestly only got this because it came in like a full, I think it was a Fairy Loot, a Fairy Loot box that someone was selling, and I really wanted the book vase, the Once Upon a Time book vase, so I went ahead and just like bought the whole Fairy Loot box that person was reselling, and now I have that and the stickers and this book, and it's really pretty and it's got beautiful edges, so I'm excited to have it, but I don't know a lot about it other than I believe it is a Snow White retelling. So there's this one, and then last but not least, probably my favorite one that I have picked up is the Waterstones edition of Can't Spell Treason Without T. Again, I don't actually know a lot about this story, but I just think that this is such a beautiful book, and what really gets me is the sprayed edges with the little dragons and the cups of tea. Like, it's perfect. Let's just give her a moment. The gold foiling, it's so good. I'm so excited about it, and I really hope that it is a cute story. I think it will be something that is good to read when it starts to get a little more autumnal outside. So this is the last book, and that's all that I have picked up over the last couple weeks. I'm sure I will be back with more of these in the future because I have a problem, but for now, that's what I've got. Thanks for watching. Bye!